धेरै कुरा पढिसकेका छौ, क्लिनिकल रिलेटेड के हुन्छ भनेर बिस्तारै बिस्तारै थाहा पाउँदै जान्छौ। अहिले नै सबै कुरा याद गर्नु पर्दैन, अहिले त बेसिक नै मेन चाहिने हो। The etiology is Mycobacterium tuberculosis, which is the main organism. Others are Mycobacterium bovis, Mycobacterium africanum, अरू थुप्रै हुन्छ। तर यो दुईटा नाम याद गरे हुन्छ। ह्युमनमा हुने Mycobacterium tuberculosis, Mycobacterium bovis sometimes bovine स्पिसिसहरुबाट आउन सक्छ। तर मेन इज Mycobacterium tuberculosis. It is a non-spore forming, non-motile, weakly gram-positive curved rods. Acid fast हुन्छ, त्यही भएर acid fast bacilli भन्छ। And lipid rich cell wall हुन्छ। एसिड फास्ट भनेको एसिड हालेपछि पनि त्यसको कलर डिस्कलरेसन हुँदैन, त्यो चाहिँ स्टेनिङ को एउटा क्यारेक्टरिस्टिक हो, त्यसबाट नाम दिएको। In culture medium, it is an obligatory aerobe, भनेको it needs oxygen. Without oxygen, it can't survive. Grows slowly in algae medium. Algae medium तिमीहरूले सुने होला, Lowenstein-Jensen medium. It contains glycerol as carbon dioxide, carbon and ammonium salts as nitrogen source. यति डिटेलमा चाहिँ best growth at around our body temperature 37 to 41, generation time 12 to 24 hours. Solid medium पनि हुन्छ, solid medium it takes longer time, and liquid growth medium it takes shorter time. And the liquid medium like Bactec, MGIT भयो, एउटा दुईटा नाम याद गरे हुन्छ। Bactec मात्रै याद गरे हुन्छ, Bactec, MGIT याद गरे हुन्छ। Epidemiology, almost 1/3 of the world is affected or infected. Diseased हैन, infected. Infected भनेको the organism is present in the body, that is called infection. If it manifests as signs and symptoms, then it is known as disease. भनेपछि we are almost every one of us is infected with tuberculosis, but we don't show the symptoms, we don't have the disease. There infection almost 1/3 of the population. Epidemiology धेरै चाहिँदैन, it leads to massive death worldwide, usually in the developing countries, Africa, Asia and Latin America. And in developed country it is rarely seen. देखियो भने पनि they suspect बाहिरबाट आएको कोही होला भनेर foreign born populationहरुमा देखिन्छ। Age affected less than 5 years, more than 14 years. During adolescence, active TB is more common in females. In adults, males are more affected. Now pathogenesis. Infection is by droplet nuclei. भनेको respiratory secretions जुन हुन्छ त्यसको dropletsहरुको spread ले हुन्छ 1 to 5 micron. Lungs 98% is the primary site of infection is lungs. Bacilli multiply in the alveoli and alveolar ducts. Mostly they are killed. जुन चाहिँ survive हुन्छ, they go inside the non-activated macrophages and then they are transported to the regional lymph nodes, mostly hilar lymph nodes and paratracheal and carinal lymph nodes. With the respiratory secretions बाट droplet through भित्र जान्छ, it goes inside the lungs, goes to alveoli, alveolar ducts जान्छ. Mostly they die by phagocytic mechanism, but those who survive, they get non-activated in they remain in a dormant form inside the macrophage, and then they are transported to regional lymph nodes. त्यसपछि infection start हुन्छ। They may disseminate via lymph nodes and via blood to distant places, that is called seeding. Hematogenous spread पनि हुन सक्छ। At the site of infection, first non-specific inflammation हुन्छ, then exudation हुन थाल्छ, polymorphonuclear lymphocytes, neutrophilsहरुको जमघट हुन्छ, सबै neutrophilsहरु आउँछन्। त्यसपछि after 48 hours monocytes, mononuclear cellsहरु आउँछ, and then they start forming giant cells. यो तिमीहरुले प्याथोलोजीमा पढायो होला रोबिन्समा राम्रो दिएको छ प्याथोलोजी, ट्युबरकुलोसिसको प्याथोलोजी राम्ररी पढिन्छ। Read tuberculosis from anywhere you get. Anywhere you find tuberculosis, just read it. If you are in a South Asian country or Asian country and you don't know tuberculosis, malaria भनेदेखि it's a crime. है त्यही भएर जहाँबाट भेट्छौ जे भेट्छौ फरेन बुकहरु भन्दा पनि इन्डियन बुक या एसियन बुक्सहरुबाट राम्रो हुन्छ किनभने वी हेभ लट्स अफ केसेस अफ ट्युबरक्युलोसिस भेरिएसन एकदम धेरै हुन्छ tuberculosis infection diagnosis is a challenge, treatment is a challenge. त्यही भएर you should know tuberculosis A to Z जहाँबाट जे भेट्छौ tuberculosis चाहिँ पढ्नु हैन. Then cells at the center change and cageation begins. यो तिमीहरूले सबै pathology मा पढिसकेका छौ. Cageation हुन्छ, giant cells बन्छ, epithelioid cells बन्छ. है त? The epithelioid cells are formed by the lymphocytes. Clinical manifestations, incubation period is long, variable हुन्छ, majority no signs and symptoms. खासै त्यस्तो सिम्पटम्स हुँदैन, नन स्पेसिफिक सिम्पटम्स हुन्छ. अलिअलि ज्वरो आइरहेछ, 2 हप्ता भयो, 3 हप्ता भयो, 4 हप्ता भयो, बेलुका बेलुका ज्वरो आउँछ, इभिनिङ राइज अफ टेम्परेचर, अलिअलि कफ छ, कसैलाई प्रोडक्टिभ कसैलाई नन प्रोडक्टिभ, बढ्दै गएपछि देयर विल बी प्रोडक्टिभ कफ, weakness, flu like symptoms, and त्यसपछि leads to primary pulmonary disease. भनेको त्यो बीचमा the organism has entered inside the airway cavity and then went to the lungs. Then it leads to primary focus formation. All segments of lungs are equally at risk, but mostly पढ्दाखेरि तिमीहरूले पढे होला upper lobe is mostly affected. त्यो भनेको due to good aeration. Hallmark of tuberculosis relatively large size of lymph nodes and small lung focus. They enter inside the lungs, go into the alveoli, divide, do मर्यो organism जो बाँच्यो, they are transported to the regional lymph nodes, then you get lymph node enlargement. सँगसँगै symptoms fever, cough, malaise, evening rise of temperature, sweating. यिनीहरू symptomsहरु चाहिँ याद गर्नुपर्छ. How do you diagnose tuberculosis? You need to say. First, I'd like to see the clinical picture. Clinical picture के हुन्छ भने there will be fever, low grade fever, evening rise of temperature, cough, productive most of the time, along with weight loss, anorexia, sweating. यिनीहरू सबै भन्नुपर्छ. Then hallmark is relatively large size of lymph भनेको lymph node enlargement हुन थाल्छ. अर्को लङ्समा फोकस देखिन्छ, which is the primary focus. Then with the development of hypersensitivity, hilar lymph nodes continue to enlarge. Hilar lymph nodes you can't palpate, but cervical lymph nodes, supraclavicular, जुन palpate गर्न सकिन्छ, तिनीहरू palpate गर्न सकिन्छ. Hilar lymph nodes you will see in the chest radiograph. The enlarging hilar lymph nodes sometimes compress the regional bronchus and leads to obstruction. त्यसपछि focal consolidation हुन्छ, atelectasis हुन्छ के. These are the pathogenesis. यो तिमीहरू रबिन्समा पढ्यो भनेदेखि अझ राम्रले बुझ्छौ. And now primary pulmonary tuberculosis भनेकै is primary tuberculosis. First time जसलाई tuberculosis भयो, that is called primary tuberculosis. The rarely endobronchial tuberculosis, ब्रोन्कसमा गएर इरोड गर्न सक्छ, फिस्टुला फर्मेसन हुन सक्छ, इन्फिल्ट्रेट्सहरु आउँछ, कोल्याप्स हुन सक्छ. These are the sequelae. The sign and symptoms mostly meager. Meager भनेको very less देखिँदैन. मात्रै भएर difficult to diagnose. Symptoms usually in pediatric age group you need to remember failure to thrive. बच्चा is not growing. You need to suspect tuberculosis in a tuberculosis endemic region. Now, signs, chest signs, Krebs, decreased breath sound. It presents as pneumonia. It is a type of pneumonia. There जे pneumonia को finding हुन्छ यसमा पनि त्यही हुन सक्छ. त्यसपछि later on pleural effusion medical. Primary focus enlarge हुन्छ, caseous center बन्छ, liquefaction हुन्छ. Primary cavity with high TB bacilli, sloughs, necrotic debris enter into the adjacent bronchus and intrapulmonary dissemination. So this is an X-ray. The white color को जुन arrow मा देखेको white color patch यस्तो देखियो भने सस्पेक्ट गरिन्छ. X-ray, you don't need to remember this is an X-ray of tuberculosis. It varies. Small pneumonia देखि लिएर massive pleural effusion सम्म जे गरेर पनि आउन सक्छ tuberculosis. Now pleural effusion. Large pleural effusion occurs months to years after primary infection. Pleural effusion is rare below 2 years. Infrequent below 6 years. भनेको सानो बच्चाहरुमा pleural effusion you don't find most of the time. Usually asymptomatic, mostly unilateral, but maybe bilateral sometimes. Clinically sudden onset, low grade fever, shortness of breath, chest pain, deep inspiration or decreased breath sounds. In other symptoms are such a pleural effusion. This is miliary tuberculosis. Miliary tuberculosis, it occurs very late, usually in 2 to 6 months after the initial infection. Common in infants and young children. Immunity is low. Children and young children and infants, so they were tuberculosis spreads fast. That leads to miliary tuberculosis. Mostly seen in protein energy malnutrition, malnourished child or not. Like insidious onset, sometimes explosive. भनेको बिस्तारै आउँछ. Miliary tuberculosis with anorexia, weight loss, fever. Okay, in miliary tuberculosis, you may get lymph node enlargement of भइहाल्यो. Liver spleen may also be enlarged. Bistarai cough, rails, chest findings आउँछ. Chest X-ray due to initially normal हुन्छ जबसम्म miliary shadow develop हुँदैन. In later weeks, you may find small lesions, multiple small lesions, सानो dot 2 to 3 millimeter small lesions हुन्छ miliary shadow जसलाई भनिन्छ. The later coalesce भनेको एकअर्कासँग मिल्दै जान्छ and leads to larger lesion formation. अब एक्सरे राम्रो छैन, अब क्लिनिकली तिम्रो आएपछि देख्छौ. Okay, यहाँ देखिन्छ. है जुन the background should be black. But the white सानो dot जस्तो देखिन्छ, that is miliary shadow. Reactivation tuberculosis. Tuberculosis भयो, ठीक भयो. Tuberculosis भयो, symptoms केही पनि देखेन, पछि the same infection got reactivated because tuberculosis is mycobacterium tuberculosis can remain dormant in your body for years and years, almost whole life पनि यो भित्र बसिरहन्छ. They later on gets reactivated. Usually in apical region, जसलाई Simon foci भनिन्छ. Initial जुन focus भन्छ that is called Gone focus, GOHN. Gone focus. Next is Simon focus. Reactivation tuberculosis मा देखिन्छ. The symptoms almost same नै हुन्छ. Now tuberculosis meningitis, one of the most dreaded complications in pediatrics. Pediatrics मा कसैलाई tuberculosis छ भनेदेखि most difficult to treat and most dangerous complication is tuberculosis meningitis. In untreated tuberculosis patient 0.3% मा हुन सक्छ. 6 months to 4 years most common age, around 5 years more common. Usually arise from curious lesion of the inside the brain. Cerebral cortex or meninges मा हुन्छ, त्यहाँबाट focus spread हुन्छ. It discharge small number of bacilli into the arachnoid space, exudates हरू बन्दै जान्छ. त्यसपछि it leads to inflammation, obstruction and infarction of the cortex. Brainstem and base of the brain mostly affected. It can involve cranial nerves, mostly 3, 6 and 7. Oculomotor, abducens, facial nerve. A clinical progression usually gradual, but sometimes can be very rapid. Rapid progression occurs in infants and young children. Within several days, clinically 3 stages. First stage, non-specific symptoms. First stage, you can it will be difficult to diagnose. Non-specific fever, headache, drowsiness, it's challenging to diagnose in the first stage. If you diagnose in the first stage, you can start the treatment early. Tuberculosis meningitis कम्प्लिकेसन्स हुन सक्ने चान्स कम हुन्छ। त्यही भएर सस्पेक्ट एनी चाइल्ड विथ हेडेक, इरिटेबिलिटी, ड्राउजिनेस along with fever, tuberculosis meningitis suspect गरिन्छ। Next is more rapid stage, that is second stage. The child then lands up into seizures, vomiting, lethargy, focal signs हरू देखिन थाल्छ। उनीहरुको weakness हुन सक्छ, हेमिप्लेजिया हुन सक्छ, हेमिप्यारासिस हुन्छ, प्यारासिस हुन सक्छ, मेनिन्जियल साइन्सहरु देखिन, नेक रिजिडिटीहरु देखिन सक्छ। Third stage is the coma stage. If the child has gone into third stage, then there will be some disability or the child will die. Coma, hemiplegia or paraplegia or decerebrate posturing. And later on leads to vital signs of action leading to death. Okay, next is tuberculoma. Tuberculoma is a mass inside the brain. Tuberculosis को कारणले जुन mass बन्छ, that is called tuberculoma. Most of the time it presents as a brain tumor. भनेको intracranial mass जुन हुन्छ, intracranial infection भन्दा पनि intracranial malignancy जुन हुन्छ, similar type of presentation हुन्छ। भनेको headache, early morning headache, vomiting, cranial nerve involvement हुन सक्छ। Right? Is mostly infratentorial. Supratentorial more common in adults, children मा infratentorial. Tumor को पनि त्यही हो, more supratentorial in adults, infratentorial in children. Mostly singular हुन्छ, sometimes can be multiple tuberculomas. Symptoms same: headache, fever, convulsion, and features suggestive of increased intracranial tension. Right? Sometimes there may be paradoxical development of tuberculoma in patients with ATT. Tuberculosis meningitis, you did CT scan, there were exudates, LP garyo, diagnosed garyo tuberculosis meningitis. Then after 1 month, 2 months, patient फेरि आयो, you did tuberculosis CT scan, you found a tuberculoma. It is called the paradoxical development of tuberculoma while the patient is on ATT. Next is abdominal tuberculosis, mostly hematogenous spread हुन्छ। Usually lymphoid follicles मा affect गर्छ, Pierce patches and small intestine, and then leads to structure formation, lymphadenitis or peritonitis. Clinical features: fever, colic abdominal pain, diarrhea, constipation, tense abdominal pain, tense abdomen, and enlarged lymph nodes. And ascites is also one of the presentation of abdominal tuberculosis. Liver and spleen may be enlarged or may not be enlarged. Now, diagnosis of tuberculosis. You need to have high index of suspicion. You need to think tuberculosis. If the child is having symptoms of tuberculosis, they were पहिले देखिने fever को patient छ, keep in mind tuberculosis. The next test is Mantoux test or BCG test. This is sputum पठाइन्छ, sputum for AFP. In young children मा sputum, it's difficult to generate sputum, so you can set gastric levels. भनेको NG-tube हाल्ने, 5 ml 10 ml normal saline push गर्ने, त्यसपछि फेरि we draw back around 5 ml, पेटको कुरा निकाल्ने, पेटको liquid निकाल्ने, that is gastric lavage. It should be done early morning, usually in young children. Okay, next is TLC, DLC, ESR. TLC मा lymphocytosis देखिन्छ, ESR may be reached in tuberculosis. Right, definite diagnosis further को लागि ultrasound abdomen, which may signify ascites, lymph node enlargement, chest मा cavitation or lymph node and higher than lymph node enlargement हरु USG CT scan हरुमा देखिन्छ। lymph node enlargement छ भनेदेखि FNAC और biopsy गर्न सकिन्छ। chest को पनि भनेको हाइलर lymph nodes, mediastinal lymph nodes को, abdomen को पनि। Right, next is PCR test गर्न सकिन्छ। gene expert TB test. gene expert almost सबैको लागि आजकल पठाइन्छ because it shows the resistance of the primary drug, that is isoniazid and rifampicin. IGRA is similar to IGRA भनेको similar to BCG test. है त, जुन जस्तो BCG टेस्ट बडीमा गरिन्छ ट्युबरकुलिन इन्जेक्ट गरेर, एग्रा चाहिँ बडीको ब्लडलाई बाहिर निकालेर मेसिन हुन्छ एउटा क्वान्टिफेरन टिबी गोल्ड टेस्ट गर्ने मेसिन हुन्छ त्यसमा हालेर अनि गरिन्छ। अन्त नाउ नेक्स्ट इज ट्रिटमेन्ट। डायग्नोज कसरी गर्छौ भनेदेखि फर्स्ट इज क्लिनिकली दिस आर द सिम्पटम्स, दिस आर द साइन्स। भनेको सिम्पटम्स जे थियो फिभर कफ यताउता, साइन्स के थियो चेस्ट साइन फाइन्डिङ्स जे थियो त्योसँग लिङ्क हैन। त्यसपछि गर्ने भनेको चेस्ट एक्सरे, युएसजी एब्डोमेन या प्लुरल इफ्युजन छ भनेदेखि युएसजी चेस्ट या सिटी चेस्ट, सिटी एब्डोमेन। त्यसपछि लिम्फ नोड भेटियो भने यु क्यान डु बायोप्सी एन्ड स्पुटम निकाल्छ भने स्पुटम फर एएफपी एन्ड स्पुटम कल्चर। निकाल्न सक्दैन भने ग्यास्ट्रिक लवाज फर एएफपी एन्ड कल्चर है त। यतिमा अलमोस्ट डायग्नोज हुन्छ। नेक्स्ट त्यसपछि ट्रिटमेन्ट यो याद गरेर राख्नु पर्दैन कुनको सेन्सिटिभिटी कति भनेर दिएको छ, खासै याद गर्नु पर्दैन है त। फर्स्ट लाइन ड्रग यु अल निड टु रिमेम्बर HRJDS भनेको आइसोनियाजिड, रिफाम्पिसिन, पाइरोजिनामाइड, इथाम्बुटोल एन्ड स्ट्रेप्टोमाइसिन। सेकेन्ड लाइन ड्रगहरू छ, अदर ड्रग्स क्विनोलोन्सहरू छ, नाम चाहिँ याद हुनुपर्छ। साइक्लोसेरिन, एथियोनामाइड पास भयो, क्याप्रियोमाइसिन, कानामाइसिन, लेभोफ्लक्सिन, अमिकासिन। अन्त आइएनएच एन्ड रिफाम्पिसिन आर हाइली ब्याक्टेरिसिडल। अमाइनोग्लाइकोसाइड पनि ब्याक्टेरिसिडल हो, पाइरोजिनामाइड पनि हो, इथाम्बुटोल चाहिँ ब्याक्टेरियोस्ट्याटिक है, अरू सबै ब्याक्टेरिसिडल। ट्रिटमेन्ट रेजिमेन थोरासिक छ भनेदेखि 2HRZ प्लस 4HR प्लस 4HR। सुरुमा इन्टेन्सिभ फेज हुन्छ, त्यसपछि कन्टिन्युएसन फेज हुन्छ। यो त तिमीहरूले फार्माकोलोजीमा पढायो होला है त, अहिले पनि सेम नै हो। 2HRZ प्लस 4HR एक्स्ट्रा थोरासिक छ भनेदेखि सेम ट्रिटमेन्ट एक्सेप्ट ट्रिटमेन्ट ड्युरेसन 2HRZ 4HR भनेको 2 महिनाको लागि HRZ आइसोनियाजिड, रिफाम्पिसिन, पाइरोजिनामाइड दिने प्लस 4 महिनाको लागि आइसोनियाजिड र रिफाम्पिसिन दिने। एक्स्ट्रा थोरासिकमा पनि सेम एक्सेप्ट इन बोन ट्युबरकुलोसिस, जोइन्ट ट्युबरकुलोसिस, CNS ट्युबरकुलोसिस या डिसेमिनेटेड ट्युबरकुलोसिस छ भने ट्रिटमेन्ट सुड बी कन्टिन्युड फर 9 months, can go up to 12 months. Response area. Corticosteroids is sometimes indicated. Indications are tuberculous meningitis, endobronchial tuberculosis, sometimes in tuberculous effusion and in miliary tuberculosis. Others भनेको supportive care. Supportive care भनेको nutrition खास maintain गर्नुपर्छ, adequate nutrition, supplementation like vitamins, pyridoxine दिनु पर्यो, आइसोनियाजिड induced नेफ्रोप्याथीहरू प्रिभेन्ट गर्न, न्युरोप्याथी प्रिभेन्ट गर्नलाई। And the patient should adhere to tuberculosis treatment. It should not be missed. Miss भयो भनेदेखि there may be chances of resistance. So you need to confirm that the patient has to take medicine daily. They were dots. Directly observe treatment, short course. If possible, नजिकै हेल्थ पोस्ट छ भनेदेखि नजिकै हस्पिटल छ जहाँ पाइन्छ भनेदेखि डेली जाने र औषधि खाने अन्डर द गाइडेन्स अफ सम हेल्थ वर्कर। अदरवाइज घरमा जो कोही पढा लेखा छ, छोराछोरी जसले बुझ्छ उसलाई चाहिँ 2 हप्ताको 4 हप्ताको त्यसरी मेडिसिन दिएर पठाइन्छ। यो डेली खुवाउनु कहिले पनि छुट्नु हुँदैन, सकिने बित्तिकै आएर अर्को लट लिएर जाने भने है त। एकैचोटि 6 महिनाको दिएर पठाइदियो, त्यसपछि पेसेन्ट लस हुन्छ, बिचमा उनीहरूले कहिले छोड्छ, सिम्पटम्स अलि रिजल्भ भयो भने फेरि रेजिस्टेन्स डेभलप हुन्छ। त्यही भएर कुनै पनि सेन्टरबाट एकैचोटि 6 months को ट्रिटमेन्ट दिइँदैन है त। And you need to remember tuberculosis treatment is free of cost at DOT center. Now latent TB infection. Latent TB infection भनेको you have tuberculosis, you had tuberculosis, you have tuberculosis, but there are no symptoms. Acute symptoms केही पनि छैन. Sometimes child is not growing, failure to thrive, so you did X-ray, you found something, there are no symptoms. Latent tuberculosis infection होना चाहिए. In such cases, we use isoniazid therapy alone 9 months को लागि. Isoniazid resistance छ भनेदेखि रिफेम्पिसिन युज गरिन्छ है त। लेटेन्ट ट्युबरकुलोसिस त्यति याद गरिराख्नु पर्दैन, पछि आफै थाहा पाउँदै जान्छ। रेजिस्टेन्ट ट्युबरकुलोसिस, these are the terms you need to remember: multi-drug resistant, extensive drug resistance, total drug resistance. है त multi-drug resistance भनेको फिक्सोनियाजिड रिफेम्पिसिन प्लस फर्स्ट लाइन ड्रग कुनै रेजिस्टेन्ट छ भने, एक्सटेन्सिभ भनेको सेकेन्ड लाइन ड्रग क्विनोलोन पनि छ एन्ड वान इन्जेक्टेबल छ रेजिस्टेन्ट भन्ने। टोटल ड्रग रेजिस्टेन्ट भनेको अल द ड्रग्स आर रेजिस्टेन्ट है त। दिज आर द टर्म्स यु निड टु रिमेम्बर। रेजिस्टेन्ट ट्युबरकुलोसिसमा युज गर्ने आइसोनियाजिड, पाइराजेनामाइड, एथाम्पिडोल, लिभोफ्लक्सासिन इन्जेक्टेबल्सहरू भयो। लङ लिस्ट छ। न्यू ड्रग्समा एउटा बेटाक्विलिन र डेलामेनिड भन्नेको नाम चाहिँ थाहा पाइराखेको हुन्छ। बेटाक्विलिन एन्ड डेलामेनिड आर द न्युएस्ट ड्रग्स, भर्खर स्टार्ट भएको छ तर युज गरिएको चाहिँ छैन है त। ओके, थ्याङ्क यू, दिस कम्प्लिट्स माई प्रेजेन्टेसन।